Yeah, anything you want to put to the side, just throw it somewhere. Lay it on the side or something.
Juicy couture. Sheesh.
I am back at mi casita, and we're gonna get some more work done. Ended up selling $200 worth of inventory, which is worth a lot more. But for a friend, fellow reseller, you got to give some deals, right? I mean, some people do, some people don't, but I tend to because I know the worth of what I'm selling, but I also know that I still made profit, and clearing out my space has put me in a situation that I want to quickly resolve as fast as possible. I have quite a bit of stuff in my garage right now, especially in the space that I'm standing in, that I want my wife's car to be able to, for her to park inside here. On top of that, I have some things that I'm going to get ready for on the 24th on Niknax. I'm going to have some things to sell in an auction. So folks, if you're interested in this stuff, it's going to be there, and I'm going to start listing this stuff on there today, and should be done either today or tomorrow by noon. And here's what it is. At the flea market, all right? I didn't make a thrifting video for this for my main channel, and there's two different types of channels that I have. My main channel that I talk about, if you're new to me, is a thrifting channel. I go out sourcing for things. The same place that I went to the flea market at, I go and look for stuff there, and I find amazing stuff, just like the things I'm about to show you right here. But that is more thrifting. This channel is more of my vlog and what I'm getting together and the process that I'm going through this stuff. And I know I'm repeating myself, but it's for a purpose, because there's a lot of new people coming in and joining me, subscribing, and I can't tell you how excited I am about this channel and the feedback and support that I'm getting from everybody. And this has turned out amazing. I was dreading it for the longest time, and now I'm like looking forward to it every day, just like what's gonna happen. I don't try to make everything special. Matter of fact, I don't try to make anything special. I'm just trying to show you really what I have, and as it goes through it, not the best editing, and I'm not trying to be the best. I'm just trying to show you I'm just like you, trying to enjoy my day and get things going. So here's some of the stuff that I got at the flea market. I got this all for $70. Carrie got some of her own, and then the vendor told me some other person was there that bought some stuff too. So he had quite a bit of stuff. Let me show you now. It may not look like very much, but altogether, just the cloisen something. All of this stuff I've sold before, and different figures like paperweights, and have done very well. And ever since then, I've been keeping an eye out. Oh, especially like the hair combs. Those are really pretty. I come across some blue and black ones. But these are what I'm talking about, a closer look. These are some vintage pendants, and these are beautiful and amazing. These are the much larger ones. This is probably the smaller one of the large group, but still, big difference when you come and bring it out over here to these other pieces. It definitely stands out. Now on here, the medium pieces, there's a mixture of like in-betweens. Medium, a little smaller, and then there is smaller. And then I ended up finding some earrings as well. 1 set, 2 set, 3 set. These are beautiful little cloisonite pieces that I could never pronounce right, but it doesn't matter because I know that they're worth getting, especially for $70. These alone, people have them all over the place, but I'm looking at like 30, 40, maybe even $50 on some of these. Some of them have even sold for more, but I'm gonna have them in an auction and starting out at some, I would say, fair prices. And then over here, I found this pendant, which looked like it was gold to me. I forget the actual name, but this is Mary, the mother of Guadalupe. This brand new in the box sells for 52 bucks. So you're not wearing the box, but you will wear the necklace. And I still think it's gonna end up bringing around $25 in value on eBay. I did my best to try to take out some of the pins that were in there, and even I overlooked some stuff. And so did the vendor, because this was in here as well. Look at this gold ring, I believe. Look at that, can y'all see that? Does that say 18 karat or 10 karat? 19 karat? Something like that. So there's that one. And there's this one. Turn that over. This one does also have a maker's mark. That one is definitely 10 karat. And then there's this one. Look at that beautiful ring. Don't pay attention to my fingers. All right, I do need a mani. And this one also has 925 cc. I don't know what cc is. Cubic zirconia? Could that be it? But 925, all right, it is plated. You can see from right there the little silvering. but this is a beautiful ring. And then this one is probably the smallest ring I've ever come across. I didn't even know they made them this small. And there is no glittery light to like the other one. You can see the color in here. All right, it shouldn't pick up color. So this might actually be a real diamond. And then there is a maker's mark, which is hard to see on this one, that I need to use my loop for, L-O-U-P-E. All right, that is the tiniest little cutest ring ever. So this is a pretty good find for 70 bucks. This here, these pieces, I got around 70 pieces altogether, the close tonight. And then that should bring in some really good profits. That's gonna take up all of the jewelry boxes that was given to me by Doris. Hi, Doris. And everybody else, thank you all so much for joining me in my videos. It's only 11:26. I just got back home. I'm gonna see if Carda ate. I'm gonna treat her to breakfast if she wants to eat out or make breakfast here. They're not awake. I thought they were awake. I was about to fall asleep in bed. It was so comfortable. I love our bed. When you invest in the bed, you want it to just make you feel so I was about to fall asleep and Carla was like, get your butt up, boy. And then she was messing with Tip, and it was just like, I love to see them interact. I've always been big on seeing like how things are like that, how people are, how pets are, having those moments to just be in my brain bank. I love them. It keeps me going, and that makes me want to get up and get out. I have an order that came in from Niknax, and I'm going to be putting that together right now. It's glass, so it's got to be packaged very well. Packed is up right now. It's sold on Niknax for $25. Pretty unique thing about this too is that each little piece, the flowers, the feeding section, are also removable, so you could clean these as well. And I really like that there's little kind of rubber or plastic little stoppers so it doesn't cling glass to glass. Very smart, very thoughtful. Keep an eye out for these. I had this listed on eBay for months, like maybe 4 months, 5 months, and I just put it on Niknax just maybe 3 weeks ago, and it sold for $25. Whenever in doubt about packing fragile stuff, just make sure you do your best. Often people do a double box, which doesn't mean just throw it in a box and then put that in another box. You still have to make sure that things aren't rattling around and that could cling against each other. So when you pack stuff, see if it touches and if there's any sensitive spot that you could feel like glass on glass or a hard piece on another hard piece. You don't want to feel that. Let's put this down over here. Ever wonder what he thinks? Hey, little guy, what are you doing up there? You don't want to hang around here. You actually want to go somewhere like far, like on that house over there. Look at my palm trees, folks. Wow, my palm trees are looking a little bush. I feel like joining Tip. It's such a nice day. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't gone outside and just like laid down. Oh, which reminds me, we have a pool we never got to getting set up, and now we just might do that. Tip usually likes to come and hang out with me when I'm laying out on the floor. I just got back from the gym. Do I stink? Yeah, I guess I stink. You're mean. Can hear the bees. Oh, there you are. There you are, my friend. Oh, that's a fly. That's a big fly. What you doing over there, little fly? Feels so comfy out here. Carla's making some food, some pork chops, and some marinade that she made. Sometimes she finds these things online, and sometimes it's just stuff that she knows how to make from who knows where. But I always try to pick her brain on what is this like she does and how she came about it. It's always curious stories of where things come from, generate from, what they used to be and what they are now. Kind of like the things I look for. If only they could tell their own stories. Right now, I'm actually waiting on a yard guy to show up. Haven't had much luck with yard guys. They usually do really good for like the first or second time. Usually the first time. It's always the best time, right? Give your best the first time. Second time is good. And then third time is like, whoa, what? You didn't even do anything. Had that problem with the last guy, and he replied back saying, well, if I go back, I'm going to charge you again. It's like, but you never did it right the first time compared to the previous time. So I was like, you know what? I don't need your services. So I'm crossing my fingers. This one is just good to go. And the thing about the last time with the guy, I overpaid him. Like, he set a price, and I was like, I'm just going to give you 100 flat. I think I was giving him like $20 more. And I'm like, wow, dude. Wow. But lesson learned this time. If he says like 80, 75, whatever, yes, that's it. We should go and check if the food's done. You beat me inside? You already laying down again? You have a good time outside, huh? Did you sunbathe good? You feel warm now. You can feel it on your fur. They look better with you chopping them up. They look better chopped up. Yeah. Alright, let's look at this. Oh, holy bajolies. It smells so good. Let me try this right here. That was really good. I was really wanting, like the onions when you had them, I was like, ooh, that looks tasty.
No, this is tough to know. It should have boiled longer.
I'm happy with it.
Sorry about that. Wait, what can I get started for you?
Picking up for Carla with the K.
Carla with a K.
We're at Star Bizzles. Carla's getting an oat milk lavender latte, and I'm getting an oat milk or hazelnut oat milk. Hazelnut. I hate Starbucks orders. They drive me nuts. And this is even my and this is my own drink. It's gonna be get it together, Sonny. Hazelnut oat milk shaken espresso venti. I nailed it. What's up, buddy? Have a good one, man.
Yeah, you too.
Freaking hate ordering from Starbucks. I feel like it's the most complicated thing in the world. But again, I got a lot of things in my head that I do that to myself with. That I do too much. See, just like that. And I'm okay to share that. I now am happy about sharing things that I struggle with. A lot more times, these mental things are a lot harder than what people realize they are, as simple and passive as it comes across. Just like the homeless guy that I gave $5 to. Before, I used to have this conception of they're all druggies, they're all whatever stuff that I had no idea what they're going through. And as people say, don't judge. People judge us all the time. Why do we got to be going along with that? Let's just think positive and give what we could afford to give when we can, because we could do stuff for ourselves that a lot of people haven't been built up to even think they could do that for themselves. So let's lift people up, not bring them down. I'll see y'all again in the comments, and you'll see me tomorrow again with another who knows what I'm going to do video.